Hello, church family. Another great week in the sermon land, huh? Well, righteous anger. A lot to unpack in that box. Our 5 rules that we could live by. Be angry only at the things that anger God. How often do we let that one slide? And we get angry at every little thing. Yeah. Let God be the ultimate judge. Whew. Yeah. Yeah, that's a tough one. Oftentimes we want to be all judgy at people, and it's not our job. Our job is to love, but we'll talk about that in a little bit. Avoid anger that snowballs or is selfish, divisive, visceral, domineering, and dishonest. Whew. Those are a lot of exciting verbs. They should empower us, give us direction. Those would be good uses of those words. Be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to anger. How often do we do that? Quick to listen. Often we're like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, goodbye. I don't want to hear what you have to say. No, I just wanted to say something at you. I don't want to hear a response. I don't want to hear your differing views from mine. That could be unfortunate. You should be known as a person of love, grace, and mercy. Mercy. Those are very difficult things to do. So when we look at those, and then we acknowledge that we have a problem, then we can start on our 12-step program. Or our 3-step program, as Pastor outlined for us. Look for ways to love. Nope, that was number 2. Stay away from things that fuel your anger. Interesting that he used social media as the example, because that sometimes gets us pretty riled up. Regular news media, regular media. Lots of things can fuel our anger, and we do need to stay away from those. Look for ways to love. It takes more Jesus to love. I think this reminded me a lot of our WWJD. Maybe we should get those bracelets back out. What do you think? What would Jesus do? Pray for your enemies. Ooh, that's a tough one. But so true that when we pray for someone, it's hard to not develop a love for them, a care for them. It's what Jesus would do. We need to change that identity that we've held on to. And I thought it was very important that Pastor reminded us that you don't need to compromise your beliefs to be a person of love. Yeah. And we need to be people with opposing ideas instead of opposing people with different ideas. How can you develop a rapport with someone, a relationship with someone, to show them the love of Jesus if you can't stand to talk with them? If you oppose everything about them, I'll bet you have something in common with them. Yeah, I certainly do. All right, lots of good stuff here. Challenging us. Maybe my Jody box should really become my Jesus box. See you next time.